Between July 26th and July 30th, over 600 customers that ate at the Chipotle restaurant on Sawmill Parkway in Powell, Ohio, were diagnosed with illnesses related to the gastrointestinal tract. Over 700 inquiries were made in regards to symptoms of people who ate there, with at least 647 people who self-identified as having symptoms. Chipotle took time in their response and finally said that they will retrain all restaurant employees nationwide beginning next week on food safety and wellness protocols, according to Chief Executive Officer Brian Nichol. This incident definitely has Chipotle reeling, considering that it is the largest food illness outbreak that they've ever encountered. Chipotle is no stranger to this sort of incident, seeing as that they have had 7 food poisoning outbreaks in just the last 3 years. I'll be taking on the role of CEO Brian Nichol in August of 2018, when the incident is still fresh in everyone's mind, yet not so far as to hinder me from making a big impact on the organization's image. A couple of weeks have passed since the outbreak at our store in Powell, Ohio, and we have a message for the general public. We believe that the equipment was not working properly regarding taking temperatures of foods, resulting in illnesses. We had no knowledge of the equipment not working, so we were replacing it. And to be safe, we are also retraining all of our employees around the country to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Let me shed a little light on the organization and situation. Chipotle's food and organization is loved by millions of people worldwide. Chipotle takes great pride in what they do. And we also take foodborne illnesses very seriously, and will do what it takes to ensure that this doesn't happen again. Chipotle has a long history of over 25 years of making quality food without causing illnesses until recently. According to Scott Newman of NPR, Chipotle has over 2,000 restaurants worldwide. It is the only company of its size that owns and operates all of its locations. Chipotle has made mistakes in the past, and we plan to move forward with the best future in mind for our customers, investors, and employees. Madison Flagger, a source from Delish.com, said the incident involved equipment that was faulty, which caused food to be held at the incorrect temperature, which caused several hundreds of customers to become sick. The food was immediately thrown out, and preventative measures are being taken to prevent it from reoccurring. This is an extremely serious matter that we are going to fix, and here's what caused the situation, what we are doing to stop it from happening again. I regret to inform you that we had equipment that was in use that was not measuring food temperatures correctly. Certain equipment wasn't working that had been identified and disposed of. All other equipment has been tested for faulty functionality. The above listed issue of equipment causing food not to temp correctly caused an outbreak of illness. The equipment that was not functioning properly is what caused the food to be served at a lower than acceptable temperature. The food being served at a lower than acceptable temperature is what caused the illnesses to occur, and these illnesses could have been prevented had the equipment been functioning properly. The outbreak of illness caused us to buy new equipment and retrain all employees on food safety procedures. The bad equipment was found, disposed of, and replaced with new equipment that works correctly. As a preventative measure, we retrained all employees across the globe to ensure that there is no future human error on our part. After explaining the situation and our solutions to it, let me conclude. Today I've explained that we recognize the outbreak as an internal issue of Chipotle, and that we have a plan of action to resolve the issue and prevent it from ever happening in the future. By ridding the company of all faulty equipment and retraining all employees of the company, we come as close as possible to eliminating all chances of this ever happening again.